nothing crazy doing in terms of that. And you can see over mid, Nisha and Armel just back and forth for the moment. 11 and 3 for this Void Spirit. And Yamich gonna get a kill there with the blast off.
Getting that Fate's Edict on level 2. An ability that has been buffed in the previous patches because it no longer disarms enemies, provides magic resistance only to allies. So really good ability right now. We're not playing this lane to kill anything, so getting purifying flames.
Did it again. They're gonna try and jump Insania behind the tower, and they gotta watch out on this courier as well. Another sticky bomb onto Insania, and I think if Boom can get there, he should have the kill, but he's gotta just get through the trees and throw that anchor smash in. Nisha. Rolling Thunder is available. Level 6 before Nisha hit it, just by a creep or two. And now Yamich, well, they find Insania again, so this should be a third lining up unless Nisha's able to stop it from going down, but Swashbuckle at level 3, the damage is certainly there, and there's nothing they can do. Like you said, these supports can't really do much. Oh, blast off on Anisha. Now he's got that level 6, the Aether Remnant, beating his life away on that one. Survivable for now. Armel with that rupture, and there's really not much you can do when you've got that rupture on you.
Keeper up the light to lower the cooldowns even more.
What is a cooldown? They're going to try and go with that blast off to get the kill on Azai, and they'll get it. Yamich actually the one who's getting credit for that kill with 3 heroes over bottom. They brought Puppy in.
That extra damage, like 15 minutes into the game, you have 200 damage.
Blast off. Yamich going in. They've got a stack here as well. They'll get the kill on Azai. And Nisha comes in trying to at least get a return kill. Will find himself Yamich. Now the focus is on Armel, and the body blocks are pretty perfect, but he's got that swashbuckle to get some distance anyway. Still trying to run.
Oh, he's stuck.
Get out of the low ground, and now they've got the Infest, so Armel will walk away from these heroes on Liquid. This world. They need to have like Roche die once or twice from bottom. Going, killing. Get the kill on Azai.
I mean, I don't know if you can say find. You also need to be blessed by Gabian in terms of how the neutral items work. Azai again.
Yeah, blast off. They've got the mine down. Zai's gonna die as another trio of heroes from Secret.
This is 275 item we're talking about. Recipe. The build-up's real nice. Ring of protection, fluffy hat. Exactly what the supports need. A little bit of armor, a little bit more tankiness, and some mana regen boxy. Let's see if Armel commits. Yeah, he wants to get this
juking around the tree into Boom.
We'll see what he finds, but it's such a good item. 4-second cooldown. Oh no, Zai again, but does have TP available.
Oh, not gonna matter.
Get it this time.
Game on that Magnus, and it's a completely different one as Blinding Light pushing Yamich back, who is trying to get out with that blast off. And he's being healed up by Puppy. Boom comes over. They've got the Rolling Thunder. There's the Ravage being used. It'll hit both supports as Insania still trying to survive. Does have that ult if he wants to use it, but eventually falls there to Armel. Well, now they're looking over and getting the kill on a Boxy, and Nisha trying to TP out. He's successful in doing so. Everybody here for the side of Secret. And now Rupture used, but
on Lincoln.
Well, there's a Lincoln. So now Zai is dead again. He's 0-6-1.
Zai's done mentally after this one. Mickey also needs to be careful. This time around, doesn't have Stone Gates available. Butterfly's completed. Mana dropping low.
Yeah, and you're going to be left with 406 health. If he's not able to survive, and there goes the mana. So can they get this Medusa out of here? Not looking likely as they get the Kono Insania as well. That is the first kill onto this Medusa. And a lot of pressure coming in from Secret. 14-3, and that's as the Tormentor spawns for Team Liquid. So this is what you talked about. Grabbing the enemy Tormentor, and then going and getting your own.
I'm not sure how they're going to be able to kill Armel, who picked it up. Nisha actually manages to steal Wisdom Rune.
The setup of
Secret, they were trying to kill Roshan, but this is a big boy, big chunky boy we're talking about.
They've got Blink Ravage. They're going to use it. Hits on 4, and now the 4 staff away from Boxy. They're starting to get away from this team. They'll use the Gush. They're slowing down this Coddle. They've got some lockdown onto Insania. They'll throw down the Sticky Bomb. There's the Blast Off. That's going to send up the Medusa. They're turning it around with Mickey going the other way. They get the kill into Insania. The Rupture's on a Chrysalis, so he's standing still for the moment. They go for the TP out as Armel He is safe to leave. Now the tankiness of Boom, it's a big problem for them. They can't really chip through all that he's got in terms of the survivability. And Puppy standing his ground, going to the life drain. He's still trying to survive. The blood rights down. They finally get at least a kill, but he buys back. They go into the stone gaze. Crystal is now focusing attention onto Zai. Should be able to get a kill into the Bloodseeker. He's dead for 43 seconds. He's not going to buy back yet, but there's another blast off coming in from Yamich. The stun on Mickey. He's down to about half this mana as Yamich getting low.
Oh my god.
Onto the back end, and now the blinding light is not enough either. Eliminate damage. They just cannot get away. Foxy's going to drop. Mickey's gone, and everybody's dying on Liquid.
He bought back in the previous fight, but yeah, Insania looks very dead here as well. Does have False Promise available. We haven't really seen False Promise being used. Like, it's kind of a waste to use it anyway. Minus 30 damage.
Boom, he's infested. Blink Ravage. Oh, it hits them both. Oh, Zai ends up going down, and it was the Dissimulate. I thought he missed it, but he pops out at the edge of the Ravage.
Next level play from Boom. Definitely calculated. Blinks in front of the hero and ravages him on the max AoE. Insania again in trouble. Yamich. Don't miss this one.
Missing.
This Tidehunter's not gonna die for 10-15 minutes. Didn't die a single time. And now with Heaven's Halberd that's gonna be completed, this item's gonna ruin Medusa completely. He can get out of the trouble.
No. I don't think so. Puppy.
Ability to remove the shield crash, the Cripify, Glimmer Capes, Pavis. It's not gonna be. They're not gonna be as stinky.
In from Boom, Rupture, Aether Remnant. They've broken him with the Silver Edge. He's not as tanky as he maybe thinks. They go to the Ravage. That lands on 3. Stone Gaze also used. The Disengage is there for Secret if they want it. May even go back in. They infested on a Boom, so he's got a good amount of health remaining. I now with the chase, but doesn't have Rupture to slow him out. Boom, blink in. There's the Infest popping. Tendrils of the Deep. They get the False Promise. It's going to be on Azai. They kill off Puppy. Isha's got at least a kill, and Mickey moving forward, but he's disarmed immediately. Not much damage coming in from the Medusa just yet. There's the Astral Step. Blast off to get away. Yamich, though. The Dissimulate gets the kill onto this Techies. So Boom, still standing there with Armel. They don't hit the Aether Remnants that are coming through. But they've hit him with the Nullifier. They'll hit the break with the Silver Edge, and they'll get themselves another kill. The Tendrils of the Deep not able to save this Pangolier. And all of a sudden, Liquid with a very good fight. Had it queued up for a second, then went to Scotty, now back. Rolling Thunder into the pit. Boom, near the Twin Gate. Silver Edge finding Boom. Mine explodes, but they've got the break. Do they have the damage to get the kill here on a Boom? They'll throw down the Blood Right to get a silence on him once again. The Sticky Bomb's going to land on a Mickey. They're going for the damage as Nietzsche's onto the backlines. They've got the silence on a Puppy. They use that Stone Gaze, but they've disarmed the Medusa. Now the follow-up with the Ravage.
There's no follow-up with Ravage, though.
Found the Void Spirit on the backlines. The Tendril of the Deep, but the Astral Step, he's getting some distance. Now goes back into the Dissimulate. He's just too hard to catch. The break again coming in from the Silver Edge, but Boom still surviving. Secret thinking about running, but Crystal is going in. He's going to rage, and despite his rage, he is still just in his own cage. They'll go for him. They'll try to get this kill on a Crystallis, as now Nisha has not got a lot of mana to work with. Tendrils of the Deep again, but Crystallis trying to survive. They've got the silence on him. The Astral Step once more. They'll take out Crystallis. He's going to be dead for 70 seconds. Now they'll find their attention on a Boom. These mines are booming, but they're not doing the damage. They get the kill on a Puppy, and they don't quite get Boom as he's able to TP out.
I like to round up the numbers. 10,000 damage, you know. It's closer to 10,000 than to 5,000, okay? Minutes into the game, which means that it's gonna be on Dire's side. So one of the reasons why teams is already migrating there. Puppy might get caught here.
Find him. They've got the silence. They see him. The Ogre's Sealed Totem trying to get away. Puts the Pavis on himself. But that is nowhere near enough to survive.
So Wisdom Rune, 2,000 XP almost. There's 2 Wisdom Runes available on their side of the map. A big chunk of XP.
Oh, boom! He is completely isolated from the rest of his team and killed just so quickly.
That's his first death of the game.
Yeah, and it's at a good time if you're a Liquid fan. Now they're going to go to the backlines with this Rolling Thunder. Crystallis trying to output some damage here. They go to the Ravage with BKBB Papa Crystallis. They get the kill on a Boxy. They'll take out Insania. These supports are gone. The buyback comes in from the Coddle. Just don't find the Medusa yet. Now no more mana. The right clicks are in. They'll take the Aegis. They're starting to buy back. Got Yamage back into the fight. He's going to TP over. And Mickey will respawn, but Crystallis trying to get some help here from Yamage. Blastoff doesn't connect. They've got the Illuminate. Now they're going to pop the BK.
ready to jump
disarm onto the Medusa. Nisha's going to jump in onto this one, but he's got the taser that disarms him as well. So Yamage, he'll fall. BKB's going to run out on Mickey.
Oh, no.
He's on the cliff.
He's getting the Arthur treatment.
No.
Blinding light. Oh, God.
Easy. And this is a big issue for him as he needs to TP away. Fight was going their way. They were starting to take out these heroes. They got the first life out of the Medusa, but now they need to start to retreat because, well, they don't have the life stealer to do anything. They lose Armel, they lose Puppy, and all of a sudden 3 heroes are dead on the side of Secret.
Tidehunter bought back, used Ravage. She's like just exists there pretty much. Doesn't really provide them with much. They need to use the buyback. 27k gold lead. This was the usage of the Aegis. They popped one cheese as well. Nisha, he's in.
Yeah, he's in. He's looking for Armel. But now Swashbuckle, the disarm again onto the Medusa. They've got the Rolling Thunder that's going to bounce Nisha up into the air. Now, even when Mickey is disarmed, they've still got damage coming in from Nisha, and Boom might just die. They've got the Dissimulate on him. They'll get the clone of Boom. Now they're going to look at the rest. The Blood Right's going to be down, and that's not going to land on anybody as the Illuminate hits on a Crystallis. He's also got the Solar Bind on him. Pop the Rage. KB's been popped by Nisha. They'll focus their attention on the tier 3 over mid. These bombs are not really doing anything here from this Techies, who's still dead for another 25 seconds. They pretty much didn't defend anything with those mines.
They've been collecting the mines. Fate's Edict. Medusa doesn't really care too much about it. Both towers gone off immediately. See, it's time to finish off this game. No Tidehunter for 70.
Infest, Rolling Thunder, Insignia's gonna die. He's got buyback. Use it as that fight went on for so long. They'll use the Stone Gaze. They'll start to go the other way. They've got their attention on Nisha. He'll pop that Manta and try to get out. So he had the illusions. He's able to escape for a moment. Crystal is trying to fight Mickey 1v1, and he's actually doing a pretty good job. He's got the life chain coming in from Bobby. The false promises there. And now they're turning this one around. Crystal is trying to TP out. They've got the Reigns of Destiny. So the heal is really going to help Mickey out to survive in terms of HP, but that HP is not exactly amazing. Mickey got no mana.
See if that happens first. They're going to recall Zai. Nisha heals in one more time.
Nullifier. Yamage still alive. Crystallis is trying to stay on the forefront. They're hoping to get themselves the Tidehunter back, but the blast off into the Hex coming out from Boxy, and now Solarbind on him once again. The Blinding Light, they go to the Dissimulate. That's going to be under the backlines with Mickey. They've got the damage. They'll go to the Infest, but it's not going to be enough to save Yamage. Right clicks in on Anisha. He's going to pop that Manta once again. They've got the Disarm out of the Medusa. The life drained off this Nether Ward. It's splitting a little bit. They've got the Aether Remnant to taunt up Crystallis, and the Nullifier on him. They'll get the kill, but he does have buyback. The creeps are pushing in, and so are the heroes. And Liquid will take game 2. They'll take the series 2-0. And they will take the first match that Secret have in Division 1.